This Good Morning Northwest Morning Sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
All right, it is 6:53. It's time to get you ready to take on your Tuesday here in the Morning Sprint.
Destiny Richards has back-to-school information for families in Spokane Public Schools.
Mark Peterson tracking a cool end to summer break, but first we want to start with some breaking news. This is a live look from Mission, just east of Pines in Spokane Valley. A section of Mission is now closed off past Multicare Valley Hospital as crews work to repair some major flooding there. We are told a car hit a fire hydrant in that area. If Mission is part of your morning commute, you should plan to take another route this morning.
All right, good morning, everybody. In our first alert weather, it is all about the fact that we have indeed cooled down. It's going to be cooler today, about 10 degrees cooler than yesterday. Chilly mornings, not only this morning, but for the next couple. It's going to be sunny and dry all week, and the weekend's coming in, and it is going to be warmer. Our highs today are going to be about 70 degrees, 73 into Moses Lake, sunny and 73 into Omak, sunshine and upper 60s, Deer Park and Colville.
We are tracking a fire burning dangerously close to Moscow. People are being told to get out now. Some buildings in the area have already been destroyed. Here's where those evacuation areas are. The area near Idler's Rest Road and Twin Road, and all properties north of 3830 Mountain View Road. Anyone forced from their homes can go to the Latah County Fairgrounds. The Red Cross is there to help.
And this barn is just one of the structures the city of Moscow says burned. The Moscow Fire Department and the Moscow Rural Fire Department are fighting this fire. They're asking people to avoid the area and not fly drones near the flame. It's still not known what started this fire.
2 people died and 10 more were hurt when heavy rain from Tropical Storm Ida washed away a bridge. It happened near the town of Lucedale, Mississippi. 7 cars went into the hole created by the washout. 3 of the injured are in critical condition. Power outages caused by Ida, concentrated in Louisiana, could drag on for weeks.
Starting another school year in a pandemic means another year of safety measures for students and staff. For Spokane Public Schools, guidelines aren't as strict as they were before, but the district is continuing to be cautious as COVID cases rise. Here's a look at some of the basic safety measures. Per Governor Inslee's recent order, masks are required for students and staff in all buildings and on school buses. If your student becomes sick with COVID at any point in the school year, call their school's office. And seating arrangements aren't as strict as they were last year. Students will be spaced 3 feet apart when feasible. SPS also has a back-to-school webinar this evening at 6:30 over Zoom, where you can get any questions you may have answered.
The Meade School District will continue to hold its meetings virtually until further notice. 2 weeks ago, before a board meeting, dozens of parents and children met outside of Meade High School protesting Washington's Masks in Schools mandate and asking the board to go against Governor Jay Inslee. About half a dozen parents joined the Zoom call then, asking the board to once again go against the mandate. The board still plans to follow the mandate when school starts in Meade on September 7th.
In just hours, President Biden is expected to address the nation to mark the end of the war in Afghanistan. Biden released a statement last night in which he thanked all U.S. service members for their work in Afghanistan, but especially noted the sacrifice of the 13 men and women who lost their lives in last week's attack. The president is scheduled to speak from the White House at 10:30 this morning, our time. You can watch his speech live on KXLY.com or on our streaming app, KXLY Plus.
Well, we are expecting an announcement from Governor Brad Little this morning about COVID-19 in Idaho. The governor's office didn't say what exactly the announcement will be about, but it comes as the state added more than 2,200 cases over the weekend. 4 new deaths were reported yesterday as well. The surge bumped Idaho's 7-day average of new cases to 879 a day. That's the highest since early January. Meanwhile, 44% of people in Idaho have received at least 1 dose of the vaccine. 39% are fully vaccinated. Governor Little will speak at 11:30 this morning. We'll keep you updated about what he says on KXLY.com and through the 4 News Now app.
New this morning, more Americans are willing to receive a COVID-19 vaccine. A new Axios poll published today showed the results of its survey of more than 1,000 Americans. 1 in 3 people say they would likely get a vaccine because the FDA gave the Pfizer doses its full approval. More parents are also willing to vaccinate their children. 68% of those asked said they've already vaccinated their children or were likely to do so.
Coming up next on Good Morning America, Labor Day deals as kids gear up for the classroom. Back to school spending is expected to hit a record of more than $37 billion this year. GMA has tips on what to buy now and when to wait. We'll get a final check of the forecast with Mr. Mark Peterson, who's back after that long hiatus, coming up right after this.